Hi everyone. Hey, it's Bonnie Lee here, and thank you for stopping by. I'm really happy you are here. So today I want to talk a bit about how to stand out in the travel trade show and grow your business. I'm outside in my backyard and the sun is coming and going, so I hope it can make your day when it comes out. And with any luck, a butterfly might come right behind us because I am a raiser of monarchs. So today we are going to be talking about how to stand out in a trade show. But before I get into the meat of the matter, I would love to ask you to please like this video, hit the subscribe button, and drop a comment down below. Because I know some of you are very experienced and I'm going to miss something. Please feel free to add in a comment. And some of you are newer. Please also feel free to add any questions you might have. I'm hoping for some tips that I don't even know about. So, are you ready? Let's get rocking. Oh, hey, P.S. and by the way, I do use note cards. And I use note cards because sometimes I get off track, and that is not good. We all know that. I want to stick on track. So you're going to say, maybe, what qualifies Bonnie Lee to actually talk about this? I have been in the travel industry for 30 plus years. I have attended my fair share of trade shows. The first couple I went into looking like deer in a headlight. I was not prepared. I was scared to death. So hopefully I can help some of you avoid that particular pitfall. So let's get started. Now imagine that you are the captain of a vessel. You have a shipload of people and you are heading to Antarctica. You're crossing that Drake Passage. It's unpredictable and it's challenging. That is exactly what a trade show can potentially be like if you do not prepare. So I'm going to help you prepare. And in the preparations, what that's actually going to mean is that you are going to have smooth sailing and sunny skies. And we can't ask for anything more than that, right? I'm so afraid the wind is going to blow my cards. I can see it's blowing my hair already, but that's just another challenge, right? All right, so, oh, hey, and by the way, at the end, I know I'm going to be giving you 10 tips here, but actually going to be maybe 11 or 12 if you hang around long enough. And I'm sure the information is so riveting, you will not be able to click off this video. So let's get going. Going to a trade show. Number one, want to set clear goals. Absolutely clear goals. You are going to identify objectives that you want to have achieved when you get back home. Objectives, you know, as simple as I want to meet 5 or 6 new contacts. It can be just that simple. Or I want to touch base with these existing contacts and I need to find something really unique to add to my repertoire of knowledge. It can be that simple, but do identify and set those clear goals. And then, you know, if you can, quantify them out. Now, this is a tricky one. Align the seminars and the businesses potentially that you are going to attend with your business. Something shiny might excite you and you might want to go in that direction. And you certainly may, but be aware of that. Be aware of the goals and if what you're doing on that day makes sense. And know that the goals you're setting are going to be short term and they're going to be long term. So think of it that way when you're looking for the return. Some will be quick. Some return will not be so quick. So that is number one, and it is set clear goals. Now, we are on to number two. Number two is research the exhibitors. Use the show's website, or maybe they have an app that you can browse those exhibitors. Create a list of the people that you know you must see. You have questions, maybe you have clients, but you have some questions you want answered. Make sure that you create yourself a list of exhibitors and booths that you would call must see. Dive into knowing those exhibitors, maybe their recent news or products. Nothing says how professional you are than you knowing the product the vendor is representing. So make sure that you are up to date on what the vendor has out there. And then prepare some specific questions for them. Again, Nothing says I want to do business with you more than the fact that you have investigated them. And then while you're at it, hey, look for some new and like different exhibitors, people you didn't know, but they might fit into that business portfolio of you. So that was number 2, and number 2 was research the exhibitors. 3, plan your schedule. If you don't plan, things could technically go amok, and I'm saying that because I have gone amok more than once. So plan your schedule. Download that event app if you can. Decide what seminars you want to attend and where they are located. Allow buffer times. Give yourself a little bit of time to breathe between appointments and maybe schedule some breaks. And with that, I'm going to say good luck. Because if you're like me, there are so many things that you want to do. Scheduling a break usually comes about 10 o'clock that night. But if you can work it in, do work that in. And a tricky thing actually is to balance your time. So balancing your time between the exhibitor, the classes, and networking events. Here is something about networking events. Don't miss them. I remember going to an event and the person said, well, I don't drink. I don't want to go to that networking event. Well, in today's world, there are non-alcoholic drinks everywhere, or for that matter, just a sparkling water with, yikes, maybe a lime or a lemon in it. Really kick it up and ask them to add maybe a hazelnut. But don't miss a networking events, because this is where you make contacts. This is where you begin to stand out as an attendee, not only in the trade show, but at the whole event itself. So that was number 3, which is plan your schedule. Number 4, bring plenty of business cards. Bring more business cards than you think you will ever need. You don't want to run out. Make sure those business cards are up to date. Don't cross it out and then put your new phone number. Ooh, yikes. Bad idea. Guess if you gotta, but try really hard not to do that. Now, here's kind of a thing about business cards. Where do you put them? Where do you keep them? Here's my tip. I typically have a jacket or a pair of pants on that have pockets on each side, or maybe a purse with a pocket front and a pocket back, or a briefcase. You get what I'm saying, right? So the right hand is my business card. Hi, it's so good to see you. Here's my card. Oh, thank you. And then I take theirs. So theirs is in my left hand, goes in my left pocket. Mine comes out of my right pocket. The two shall never be intermixed. I'm saying that because, guess who made that mistake once? I made it once. Kind of embarrassing, but I learned from it. Remember, a mistake is never a mistake unless you fail to learn. So on that one, I learned. All right, so that was number 4. Bring plenty of business cards and make sure they are up to date. Number 5, dress comfortably. Okay. This is probably, a lot of people say, well, that's just common sense. It might be common sense for you, and it might be common sense for me, but not all people have the same sense of common sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's common sense that it should make sense. Whoa, I have just gone down a rabbit hole. But dress comfortably. Maybe wear some layers. And I'm saying wear layers because that trade show floor can be hot and it can be cold. So you might need to take something off. You might want to put something on. And here's kind of an interesting thing. I like to wear my tennies because I need to be comfortable. Otherwise, my feet are going to hurt. And if my feet hurt, I'm going to be like, my feet hurt. And we don't want our feet to be hurting. So bring a pair of tennis shoes, wear them. If you want to take a photo, perhaps, with the vendor, slip on your good shoes that you have in your backpack and take that photo. Because you never want to miss a photo opportunity. Bad idea if you miss a photo opportunity. Take notes. Always take notes. Some people take notes with an app on their phone and they're speaking into it. Perfect, if that's what works for you. Some people write them down. Some people type them out. All kinds of different ways to take notes, but do not forget to take notes. If you've told the vendor or whomever you're talking to that you're going to do something on Monday when you get back, make sure you do it on Monday. And if you don't take a note, you might forget. Take photos. Take photos. Take photos. You cannot take too many photos. And a photo might just kick into your mind and remind you of something. So take tons of photos. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Now let's think about that. If you took a short video, oh, you could have thousands of words just like that you don't even have to write down. So take this camera out of your hand and take photos with it. Okay, next, number 7, attend seminars and workshops. Choose them to align with your goals. Maybe they won't always align with your goals. That's okay. If you find it relevant, you're a grown-up. You can go. It's okay. Try not to get distracted, but if you do, that is not bad. Be the person who gets there early and sits in the front row. Why do you want to do that? You want to do that because you are there to make a presence. You are there to be noticed. A wallflower in the back, yeah, you might get noticed, but sitting in the front, you probably will get noticed. Arrive early. Yep, be the early bird. You're going to get the worm, and the worm is potentially having the time to take your photo with the presenter, taking photos again or small videos with their signage. All of this is important. These are things you're going to use immediately or after the fact when you get home. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten home and said, Bonnie, what is wrong with you? Why didn't you take more photos? It doesn't cost you anything. It's not like in the old days when you had to print them. You don't have to print them. Take photos and take videos. You have an opportunity also to network with like-minded individuals. Maybe someone who knows the product, the workshop that you're at intimately. Pick their brain. Have a good, but remember, two-way conversation. Don't just pick their brain. It's got to come and go so everybody feels valued in that. You're taking the photos, maybe of you and that other person. Who knows? And then review. Write down what it is you learned and what it is you said you're going to do. Maybe you're not a writer-downer. Remember, however you take your notes, whatever is good for you, that's what you are going to do. Now, that was number 7, which is attend seminars and workshops. Number 8, network strategically. So, how do you network? Somebody says, what do you do? That's kind of what they call the elevator pitch, which to me I never liked calling it an elevator pitch, but me saying it, you know what I'm talking about. So, prepare that elevator pitch and believe in it. If you do not believe in your elevator pitch, they won't believe you. So write it. It is you writing about you. Believe every word you put down, and when you speak every word, believe it. They will know, and it is coming from your heart. So take the time to do that correctly. And set some goals. How many people do you want to network with? Set it so you're gonna know. Oh my God, my hair is like blowing in the wind here, guys. Sorry about that. Hey, I talked about listening, and it's called active listening. So when you're listening, you're asking questions, and it's like this two-way. Maybe this is two-way, I don't know. Maybe this is two-way, I don't know. However two-way works in your world, a two-way conversation, because what that says is you are interested in them. You are asking questions, and asking questions promotes more questions, which promotes what? Good conversation. So, number 8 was network strategically. So make sure that you do that. Number 9, use social media. All those photos, all those videos, take them. When you're on the trade show floor, take videos of how busy it is. It's a great opportunity to maybe stick that intermittently between your social media posts, how busy you are and what you're learning and who was there. Engage with other attendees' posts. So if someone else is posting about the event, engage with them. Hey, yeah, I just had that great networking thing. How did you like it? I went to this seminar. Did you? Great idea. Use location tags. Tag it. If the vendor or if the promoter has a hashtag for the event, oh my gosh, gold, pure gold. Use that hashtag before you leave, while you are there, and when you get back. Say I'm on my way to this show and I'm going here, and guess what? I am going to stop at this booth and meet this person. In the correctly formatted, probably not formatted isn't the right word, but if you put a social media post together correctly, you can tag all kinds of people at the event, the supplier you're going to see, who is representing the supplier, and one of the seminars you went to. There are so many opportunities that you can do that. And remember, it's a before, it's a during, and it's an after opportunity. So maybe you just met me. Let's say I met Bonnie Lee, and Bonnie Lee is on LinkedIn. I'm going to go over to LinkedIn, and I'm going to find her, and I'm going to say, Bonnie, it was so great to meet you. Hey, thanks for taking the time to take a photo with me. Boom, attach your photo. Again, you are standing out. More people don't do these things. They don't. Not because they don't want to, but because they don't think about it, because they forget, and because they have not made a plan. So make sure you have that plan. And you might even consider scheduling some posts before you leave home. Nothing bad about that, because guess what? You probably have some photos from the last event you were at that you can just repurpose, right? So I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I got all of those correct. Now, that was number 9, which is use social media. Number 10, follow up promptly. Sort and organize those business cards. The business cards that you have in your left pocket, because those, of course, are going to be the contacts you just made. Those are not just vendors. Those are also other attendees that you met up with. So please make sure you do that. Probably not the day you get home. If it's a vendor, they're probably just schlepping everything home and trying to get through. Maybe wait 3, 4, 5 days. But do make sure you follow up. And if you have a photo it out. Put it out on social media. Find them on social media. But do connect. Connect. You're going to connect in person, and you're going to connect virtually. All are so important. Now, we're done, because that was number 10, which is follow up promptly. Now you're saying, yeah, but Bonnie, I think you promised me something else. Well, I did. So many years ago, I created what I would call an event-specific card. It was a bigger card, probably about this size, and I've already kind of talked about that, but it's event-specific. So make sure, if you have the time and the opportunity and the talent, or you can hire somebody, make sure that you do that. It's that one-time opportunity. And on that card, you're able to leave that little blank box that says, hey, Mary, I would really like to have a consumer show. Could you and I hook up next week? You can write something in it. That's why you want to make sure you do use cardstock, so you can write on it. If you have something you specifically need or want from the exhibitor or the vendor, write it on there. So that is the event-specific card. I can tell you, I probably made those for 10 different shows, it was great. It was great, and it worked for me. But now, oh my gosh, I actually have an additional tip. This one is a digital portfolio, which is basically the same thing as that event-specific card I just talked with you about, except it's digital. Yes, you can create a QR code that is going to go to your specific digital portfolio online that you can always keep updated. Maybe you got a new phone number? Don't worry about it. Update that page. Maybe you have a group going somewhere. Don't worry about it. You can update that page. Oh my God, my hair looks like crazy land. While you're waiting for me to pull this stuff back, look at the bikes on my shirt. You're probably going to think I bike, but I don't. I just like to wear the shirt, so I look athletic. Oh, pretty nice muscles. Jeez, I again fell off the track here. But that QR code, that ability to create a digital portfolio is priceless. Now, can you imagine you give someone your card and it has that QR code to your digital portfolio, or it's on the end of your email? Just imagine that. Anytime anyone clicks that, it is always updated, because all you have to do to tell everyone you have known and are going to know that there is something different, something cool, something exciting, all you have to do is update that page. Your contact is going to go to it, and up you're going to flash with your new hairdo, or the fact that you are an expert maybe in Antarctica now. It's as simple as that. If you're going to do it again, make sure that you do it right. Have someone design it for you. If you just can't design things. I'm not good at designing, so I probably would have someone design it for me. Use good material, print it out, and make plenty of them so you can hand those out and people will be able to find you. Put that QR code on business cards that you're going to be creating later. That little spot where people can write in or type in, even on your digital portfolio page, they can type something in and it'll send you a little email on the back. Research it. Look at Bitly has a great complimentary option. Travefy, I believe, as well. And I'm only saying 2. Are there only 2? Heck no, there is a boatload of them. So do a little bit of research there. But if you're listening and you have done this or you know how to do it, I would so appreciate having you make me look super smart by typing that down there. As a community of travel professionals, we are stronger together, so hopefully you will have a couple of tricks and treats. So, no tricks, only treats that you're going to put down below. So again, I'm just going to read over the goals that we are setting. Number 1, it's set those clear goals. Number 2, research the exhibitors. Number 3, plan your schedule. I got this little map that really wants to be friends with me right now. 4, bring plenty of business cards. 5, dress comfortably but professionally. Don't come from the pool over to the trade show. Bad idea. 6, take notes. 7, attend those seminars and workshops. 8, network. 9, use social media. And guess what? I forgot to fill out number 10. I can't remember. What was number 10? Hold on. I got it here somewhere. Maybe you have written that down in your pile of notes. I am not going to let this one die. I am going to... Number 10, follow up. Make sure you do follow up. So that is it. Now I'm going to say to you, happy trade showing. And please, if you have the opportunity and you feel so inclined to like this video or subscribe to the channel or comment, I would love it. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. I hope, oh, sure, the sun just went behind the clouds, but I was going to say have a sunny day, which I'm still going to say. Have a super duper sunny day, and I'll see you in the next video. And between now and then, I hope you have had the opportunity to attend a trade show, navigate it fabulously, and grow your business, grow your profits. See you later. Bye.